What's good, y'all? It's your man Reese. Welcome to DripTalk, the place where we talk about everything fit. Today we gonna be reacting to the situation with Cam Newton. All right, apparently he made some comments that got a lot of ladies mad. So we gonna see what he was saying, and then I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on it. All right, before we get into it, be sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell notification to help your man grow this channel. And without further ado, my good people, let's dive into it.
So I'm not one of these dudes to be like, bro, I'm gutter, I'm this, I'm that. Man, I had a perfect example of what a man was in my life by my father. My parents has been together for 36, 37 years now, and it's a beautiful thing. I grew up in a 3-parent household, my mom, my father, and my grandmother. And I knew what a woman was, not a bad.
Okay, what's the difference?
A woman.
Okay.
A bad.
Before I continue, there's something that he said in this clip that they're not talking about. So I'm going to show you guys that part, and I'm going to let you guys know when it comes. But let's continue this.
Is a person who's just, you know, girl, I'm a bad. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
You know, and it's a lot of women who are bad, and I say in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
Now, a lot of women, now the kickback of that is be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet for the man and handle his business. You know, that's what they say. Or I'm gonna be vulnerable. I'm gonna be submissive to a man and handle his business. That's what they're gonna say. So what is your?
But it's ways to do it, and I'm not just about to sit up here and beat up my queen.
No, I ain't saying like that.
But I'm also gonna also.
This is the part I was telling you guys about. This is the part that they not talking about. So they just took the part when he was talking about women, and then they tried to, make it seem like he's, paint a narrative. But this is the part I was talking about that you guys need to pay attention to. So let's finish this out, and then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts.
Tell the men to start being men, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, that sucker not be rewarded.
And what's up?
You know, when a person carries himself social media wise, and it's a fraud in real life.
Okay.
You know, it's more to every person that got money, every person who's rich isn't a real one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that gets kind of misconstrued
And I'm going to stop it right there. That was pretty much it. So I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on this. So basically, the women are uproar because Cam Newton was basically saying women, modern women can't cook and can't clean and stuff like that. And then he said something about being quiet. I think those are and then catering to a man. Those 4 things are, I think, the main things that women are mad about. All right, and those were the main discussions. Personally, for me, I think what he said wasn't none was really wrong with what he said. There's certain things that he could have said that was better. For example, the part when he said that a woman should be quiet, he could have elaborated on that. Like, instead of just saying a woman should be quiet, he could have been like, I would want a woman to be my peace. I would want a woman to not have a mouth. Like, those mouthy women not nagging me. He could have went into those specifics instead of just saying, women should be quiet because, they're going to take that. Because men knew what he meant by that, but, women, they're going to take it the wrong way. But that's probably like the one thing that I would have corrected. Another thing that, I find that wasn't so much of a big deal is like when he's talking about the cooking and the cleaning. However, when it comes to cooking, at least, because like a woman that can't really cook, that's not really a big deal breaker to a lot of guys. I don't think so. But you should at least know how to clean up after yourself, because me personally, I'm a tidy dude. So like, I don't like stuff just hanging all over the place and stuff like that. So I wouldn't want a woman that's messy, so you need to know how to clean up after yourself at least. You don't got to clean up after me, but you at least need to know how to clean up after yourself, because I'm a tidy, neat dude myself. You know what I'm saying? So, but the cooking thing, that's not really a big deal to, I think, a lot of guys. So, women shouldn't really take that personally. But overall, what he said wasn't really terrible. Like how women trying to paint it out to be. It's not really, because a lot of women were saying, oh, this is misogyny and this and that, and this is sexism, and I don't think he meant it in like a bad way. He wasn't trying to, attack women or nothing. Because he even said like he wasn't trying to, not trying to degrade nobody or nothing. He just, he saw his parents do things a certain way, so he probably used to that. He probably want to emulate that. So what's the problem? Like, why are you attacking him based off of that? But let me tell you, the hypocrisy. You already know there's always hypocrisy and things like this. If he was talking about strictly what men need to be doing, like he was saying men need to be getting their money up. Men need to be, going to the gym, getting themselves together, stop being lazy and dusty and this. If he was saying that, women would have been applauding it. All right? And even if it was a woman, let's say if it was a woman sitting in that seat saying what she wanted. I want a man that does this. I want a man that does that. Nobody would question her about it. So we always got to call out the double standards and the hypocrisy, because this would have been a whole nother thing if he was getting on the men, which he did kind of at the end. He didn't go too deep into it, but that's the part that the media is not going to show you. They're not going to show you the part when he was telling men to get themselves together and stop being on some suckle stuff. They ain't going to tell you about that. They ain't going to show that part. But like I said in one of my previous videos, if you say something about a woman or anybody in the LGBT community, that's when they want to say something about you. But if you say something about a man, a straight man, nobody cares. Even if it's disrespectful. So that's just what it is, man. Like, but what he said wasn't really terrible. It wasn't like them, because when I first saw what people was trying to make it look like a big deal, but it really wasn't super terrible. There were some things that he could have probably said better, but overall, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't like, oh my God, he hates women and this and that. Like, they try to paint this narrative, which is not true. All right, it's just, come on, we got to start thinking logically and stop, always trying to go with our emotions all the time and listen to understand what people trying to say instead of just listening to respond. All right, and that's what a lot of women is doing. But hey, it's kind of concerning to see it too, because it's like, if somebody like Cam Newton getting attacked for saying what he wanted in a woman, then what hope is there for like regular guys? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, scary to see, kind of, and I know not all women like that. Some women, they agree with what he said. I saw a lot of women from, in the older generation at least, they was pretty much agreeing. Like, the people that was disagreeing are usually the women that, the women that want to be in control in a relationship, and a woman that want to dominate over a man. Those are the women that's going to have a problem with what he said, And like, another thing I don't understand why women be getting mad over is when a man talks about, catering, he wants to be like catered to and stuff. I don't understand why women get so upset about that, because you as a woman expect a man to cater to you, right? To your emotions and all that stuff. So why are you getting mad when a man wants you to reciprocate what he giving you? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why women get so upset when a man wants a woman to reciprocate appreciation. And this is deeper than just, cooking and cleaning and all that stuff, man. The whole thing is like some women in the West, they just don't want to do nothing for a man. They feel like a man should just be doing for them. And that's like a really imbalanced type of relationship. Relationship can't last if one person is always making the sacrifices, always putting in the work, always trying to do this, that, and the third for you. Relationships aren't, how is it supposed to last? You know what I'm saying? That's just, women need to really like think about, okay, what can I be doing for this man that's willing to commit to me and do this? What can I do for him? And I think that's how relationships going to become more balanced and healthy when, both parties start, trying to do for each other. And I think men mostly understand that they need to be doing for women, but women don't understand what they need to be doing for men. And it don't got to be cooking and cleaning. However you know how to add value, however you want to add value, how you know how to add value that is, appreciated by the man, then yeah, do that. Don't just be sitting there being entitled and like a spoiled princess and a brat. Don't be sitting there acting like that, because men ain't trying to deal with that nowadays, especially men that got their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Comment down below. Like I said before, what he said wasn't really that big of a deal like people trying to make it to be. But let me know what you guys think about it. All right, comment down below, my good people. All right, make sure you guys being respectful. Don't be trying to gain your feelings and be acting crazy. All right, in the comments. So let me know what y'all think. That was the video for today, my good people. All right, be sure to share this video with anybody that needs to hear this or whatever like that. Be sure to share it. All right, and my people, be sure to follow my social media, DripTalk Instagram, DripTalk TikTok. All right, follow my personal social media. All right, follow my Clothing Brand Nation, the Drippin', all the social media accounts and all that linked in the description box down below. My people, be sure to hit me up at my email, driptalk22@gmail.com. All right, hit me up if you got any interesting topics like the one today, anything fashion related, anything, any questions, comments, concerns. Be sure to hit me up at that email. Any collaborations, if you want to do any collabs, be sure to hit me up. All right, at that email. Everything I just mentioned to you guys. What the heck? It's a motorcycle. So loud. But anyway, what I was gonna say. Okay, yeah, be sure to everything that I just mentioned to you guys is in the link in the description box down below. So be sure to hit me up at all those social medias and all that good stuff. All right. Until next time, y'all be easy. Y'all be breezy. Your man signing out. Yes, sir. Peace.